I lied. We're doing more Final Fantasy. God damn it. That's a lot of autosaves. We'll do AC6 afterwards. Mostly because I want a piece of gear, but there's a cinematic here.
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
All right.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up.
Oh no.
Or you'll have me to answer to. Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
What the fuck is it? There we go.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. Finished, are you?
Sorry. How doth Torrington Snorrington? Should speed things up a touch. She is cute at 12 p.m.
Too slow. We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they would allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own.
Fuck echoes.
Nice try.
Eat the shit. Good. More bullshit.
This might take a while.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Yay, a side quest. That was weird. Audio just cutting out there for a second.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood. Up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Yeah.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Kuka.
Yeah, fuck Kupka. He's a piece of shit.
Rest well, soldier.
The bad blood. Oh no.
You said the encampment.
Where the fuck was that other thing, by the way? The Gilded Path. The Gilded Path. Oh, it's like down here. Cool. Oh, Tori, are you still here?
It was close. Let's hope the Akashic is still there.
If you are, could you tell Renzi that he's cute?
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
I ain't being careful. Fuck that. I'm getting paid to be careful.
Right. Got here in time.
Also, I know there's a trophy for dodging, precision dodging as Bahamut, or with Bahamut equipped. And I know it's like 5. But is it within like 5 in a row? 3 times. Tell him that he's a liar and he is cute. Tell him these are my demands. What? Also, why isn't it coming up? Well, you know, he has to deal with it. Oh. Okay. So. Checks out. Yeah, I changed my mind. I'm gonna do Armored Core later. Fuck me. I think my allies are gonna kill everybody before I can do this. Fuck it. We'll do it on another one. Like a bigger boss. Especially when I have less, less allies.
Someone there! Please, I can't move my leg!
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
Where you at, fucker?
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor. Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it.
Hunt, actually, now that I think about it.
You seem familiar.
I don't know.
Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
It'd be easier with a group, because apparently it stops counting when you get to 4.
That scar.
Or when max charge. Which is dumb.
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there, in Cosnis, when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith, when you killed my commander!
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
Lee!
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you.
Tell Renzi he better admit that he's cute.
Then go. Leave!
Otherwise he'll be punished.
But I will find you, Sid. Someday.
His booty will be so blasted. It's over here. Shit.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Welcome, welcome. Take care. My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
Oh no.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloeda Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
The Legion of Doom!
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Somebody just busted a nut. Oh.
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
No, no! It's fucking anime as shit.
Pathetic creatures.
Emu! We fought a dragon in space.
That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn.
Oh, and also we murked the kid.
See that he is made welcome.
And our whole mom killed herself after we murked her kid.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Like, the kid got a spear thrown through his chest, and then he exploded into dust.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
Yeah, but I want to do that hunt.
It's plain she cared. It's for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Who among you is bold enough to...
We'll do these side quests after we get back. No! Let me out of the city, goddammit, I want to go kill something. I mean, I might have to kill something now.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you, if there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
Oh boy.
To Canva then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
I'm gonna make a right when there's a fork? Yeah.
3 cities and a sea. I needed that.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
It's the right way for the shit I want to do. Yes. Fuck. Shit! Come on, let me dodge, goddammit. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button, that's why. Like an idiot. Timing's off. Oh, Jesus. I just want to get this trophy, goddammit. gotta do 3. Come on. Oh my god. Fuck you! I didn't mean to do that. It's fine. Little damage never hurt anybody. Except for me.
That's better.
Oh my god, you guys suck!
Let's roll
Come on! Come on! Yes, there we go! Fucking Christ. Alright. Now let's properly fucking murder them.
Remember, you're on my side, Total.
Let me get to level 2. Hey, cut it up. Get fucked.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
Good Torgal. This will just be faster, fuck it.
Welcome, welcome.
Wrong button again.
Of course. A fine choice.
I'm gonna BRB real quick. Use the restroom, stretch break, etc. Alright. You.
Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Korava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Korava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
Oh boy. Where's the other one? Oh, cool. It's like right over here. Oi! Is it inside somewhere? Where the fuck are you?
Fleshed 100 skins today. Stay focused.
Well, flesh more, you fuck! Fortunately, I can't zoom in anymore. Yeah, you're gonna flesh those skins, yeah. Oh, there it is. I gotta figure out how to get up there. Oh, there's stairs.
Beneath the flood, yes.
Get out of my way!
How are those new boots treating you?
You there? Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened, windbag bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Uh-huh.
Climb the stairs and
memorize a few inscriptions for me, assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time.
Oh my god.
Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
How are those new boots treating you?
I'll treat your eye in a minute. Uh-huh. You know, just in case. Pop quiz me on this shit.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dad.
Fuck you, I'm stealing your goblin coins. Oh, there it is.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was?
Because the sky's dead, kid.
That Cyril fella's an odd fish.
You, wait a minute, you lazy old fuck. It's right over here. You lazy piece of shit.
Will you brave the stairs for me? I can't walk but 5 feet. To my right.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
I forgot to screenshot it. I don't fucking care. Whatever, it's fine. I'm sure it won't be. Hey! Excuse me. Stealing your magical ash. Fuck you. The JRPG protagonist. Yeah, I don't care.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder? I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
I've already forgotten everything. Except for Grudy's cuteness at 12 p.m.
The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, what that I could have seen for myself. Come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most
Titan's butt rock theme is pretty good.
Now, for the final stone.
But, you know, I'm a sucker for butt rock. Did I just close this fucking tab like an asshole? I think I did. Yeah, I'm an asshole. What is it? To the east? Children of the Hunts, huh?
Children of the
There we go.
hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples. The final piece of the puzzle.
Phase 3 is Limp Bizkit.
3 engravings. One for each of the 3 peoples to have
And then we end
settled
end credits Disturbed.
Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers.
I mean, we're joking, but Final Fantasy XV's main theme was a cover of Stand By Me by Florence and the Machine. And it's a good cover, but it's really fucking weird to hear Florence and the Machine and Stand By Me in a fucking Final Fantasy game.
Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture.
And there was that long-standing rumor that the Blitzball theme was fucking Metallica,
Traditions.
even though it's not.
Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
There's barely any stairs.
Many by far. Here,
Fucking old man.
and thank you.
You piece of shit. I'm gonna push you down a flight of stairs, old man. Where is it? Oh, it's all the way over here, huh? Yeah, alright, fine. Excuse me. We must
Careful how you pack
go
that.
murder. Shut the fuck up. Don't you know who I am? I've expanded my sack. And I guess we gotta expand our sack a little more. Yeah, sack expansion. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The free cities and a sea.
We'll be maxed out one of these days.
Stay down!
Fuck you, phone. Eat. Shite.
But it looks like there's still plenty of fighting in yet.
Get fucked.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
Easy. Wonder when the next hunt is available. Oh, I can close that. We did the pack. Dread Comet is the next hunt. But I don't know when it's available.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I guess we can head back to the hideaway to double check.
Quickly, let me see it.
Yeah.
As supple as a maiden's cheek. Yes,
Maiden cheeks? No!
This is everything
That's
I'd
too
hoped
lewd.
for and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch.
It's fine.
Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Never speak to me ever again. Yeah, no more side quests. Good. But let me just double check the hideaway. See if, there's any more hunts that we can tackle now.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Oi! Did you wiggle your ass? That's rude. No, everything's dead. You've killed them all, Scoob! Lee. Master and Commander tomorrow. Followed by Ghost Adventures.
The free cities under siege?
Let's go. Faster!
Oh, Master, you're a commander, yeah.
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
Although I do have to, acquire the film. Shouldn't be a problem. Lee, you love Maiden Cheeks. Why they call you Maiden Cheek Lee?
Clive. Smoke.
No.
Is the city fallen?
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Oh no. Another side quest. Side quests seem to just kind of unlock all willy-nilly whenever the fuck they feel like it. But since side quests are here...
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Also, it said something about an ally report? No. Was that the reading room? JoJo's whining. Whining little boy. Goofy little boy. I want to be outside and play with Shadow. Oh no, I want to be next to Daddy.
Trouble with your gear, or what do you want?
What you want? Chicken chaser. You want to chase chickens, eh? You can chase my chicken.
And?
Did you see the pair that got
Yeah, I don't care. It's not a side quest, I don't care. But we'll read them all anyway. No! Fuck off. Oh, wait a minute, what? Is that all I have to do, or do I gotta do all of them? Blah, 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 blah. Open world map. There we go. The fuck do you want? Why did you say that name? Hey, remember that time when we watched the Snyder Cut League and we felt like we were living in Bizarro World because everybody said it was good? And it was just a bloated piece of shit.
Ah, Clive.
Good times.
Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
I did!
And it ain't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately.
Dad, remember that time we watched it and we felt like we were in Bizarro World? Because everybody was loving it and we were like, this is just a bloated piece of shit.
More and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home.
Like, it's better than theatrical cut, sure, but it's still a bad movie.
I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new
Yeah,
home?
exactly. It's just this
Well,
slow-paced
I reckon we could do a lot
slog.
worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought
Where the
about that
plot
place.
hinges on the villain forgetting the place he left the anti-life
Any of us could have
equation.
done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there...
I could not
want
get
the
over that.
village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're
No.
right.
And everybody was like, oh my god, Steppenwolf looks so much better in Snyder Cut. And he doesn't. He still looks like shit. He now has a stupid tiny
And they
face.
don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry.
He's a fucking baby-faced motherfucker.
Too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear them out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more Guardians of the Flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
Sure.
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why
Ideas.
don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Just point me in the direction and I'll kill shit, alright? Don't gotta worry about shit, alright? Right, Martha? Don't gotta worry about nothing.
To Eastpool, then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first. So, Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rosfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need someone to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I.
Lee Cat had me make a Laura Palmer emote.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits.
No, that was too
Guardians can
ASMR.
stay outside the village
That was
and
picked
fend
up
off
on
any
mic.
Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Yeah, you do that.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
Who the hell are you? Kill them!
You will leave this place.
Or face the consequences. That's the end of that then.
What the fuck?
What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes to.
Lee, can you quote that? Hey, get it out! Two scoops. You guys have any ice cream? Yes, sir. We have Haagen-Dazs bars, dips, and frozen lemonade.
I'll take that as a no.
But you don't have any ice cream.
A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would
It's a great
so,
story.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away. Before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
What's a medium combo? Well, that's a medium popcorn and 2 medium drinks. What's a large combo? The same thing as medium, but large.
Without masters. No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
You fools!
And not a single Akashic.
East Pool was built on an ancient Native American burial ground. You fools, you don't want to go down that road. Sometimes dead is better, etc., etc.
Beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The
Not a
masonry
wicked
might still
way.
be sturdy enough,
No.
but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
If you need anything more, don't.
Paul lives again.
Don't speak to me ever again. I don't want to go to Martha's Rest just yet. We'll do... you.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't...
Bro, you've been taking them to a storehouse in the bales for like fucking the last 5 hours. Get them out of here.
You know what you have to do. Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell.
Okay.
As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling.
No.
We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose.
The village!
My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
Oh. Actually, no. I can, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, it's mildly closer. Mildly. Chicken chaser.
Guess we're all ready.
Hey, thanks, Shadow.
Everyone. Quentin has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quentin. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's 'cause he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quentin.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quentin to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
Oh, no.
We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quentin die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heavenhall, he calls it.
Oh, no.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
No. Whoa, that's way too far away. I'm not doing that. Oh. Yeah, we fought an enemy over there, so it's fine. Haagen-Dazs bars and frozen lemonade. Excuse me. Don't mind me. Oh, goddammit. Don't mind me. Please. Don't mind me. After this quest, I'm gonna BRB.
Clive, look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late.
Oh, jeez.
Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
Kitty!
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But...
You go?
Your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then.
That is no real guard dog.
No. It's a rabid beast that needs to be put down.
Eat. Shit.
If only we'd arrived earlier.
Oh well. Dead, I'm dying. Hello, I'm dead, I'm dying.
Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause.
Calsworth.
It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
Well, I mean, we evacuated everybody, right?
Lostwing.
I mean, we knew this was gonna happen. Didn't we?
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool. to last long in there.
Then we finish this quickly.
No, it was a waste.
I need to get back to Quentin. Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we
How can you
all
quote
know
that?
it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed and I prayed.
Both of that.
And you did. There's got to be a reason for that. Right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
Because we're family, aren't we?
Do we already have a horny ellipsis quote?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
Oh, we have a lot of ellipsis
It was.
quotes.
And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lost Wing, right here in the Bales.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quinton we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quinton will suffice. After all.
Fuck you, I'm calling
we
you
are
Q-Dog.
family.
You fucking dork.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over.
Yeah, give me all your money.
And more besides.
Money, 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 money. I need all your money.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
BRB. All right. Play for a little bit longer. And then swap to Le Armored Liqueur.
If we're going to do this, we'll need...
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges, which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers,
What if Nine Balls and
nowhere to
Elden
house
Ring
them.
DLC?
So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far
Let's
from
get to the end of the ending Elden Ring DLC and just Nine Ball shows up.
And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so, we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all.
The village!
Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night.
Oh no.
So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
Shut up.
I'll do my best.
Don't you know who I am?
You will find a
Fucking
village in
discount
Kedra
Sid.
Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Yeah, I got an expanded sack for you. Yeah. Wrong way. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that was the right way. I guess you could say I'm a goblin slayer. Oh.
This must have been a nice place once.
It will be again.
Stay down. It's over. Awaken!
Excuse me. We did it. We have saved the city.
I think that's the last of them.
I think you're right. Let's head back to Boklat.
Yeah, but first I want to grab this, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, you sell shit, don't you?
What are you looking for?
Oh, I guess I already, whatever.
Smile upon you.
Fuck off.
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
Jeff Nice Cock? For real, for real?
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you.
Eloise Cole, no!
Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished.
Hey, thanks,
your
Shadow.
report.
All right. We'll speak then.
A leaf must have blown by the front door.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock.
No, I don't think we
Village
did.
should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our
What if it was neither?
project, I suppose we
What if the
better finish
milkshake was the
job.
friends we made along the way?
First thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations.
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
What? I'm looking it up, and assuming this is correct, it's like, I guess it could mean anything. I can't find a direct answer. Yeah, we know it's not about milkshakes. I guess it means the essence of a woman. I don't fucking know. I just work here, dude.
Clive.
You wanted to talk?
Boobies.
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dhalmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic. And they're still expanding. They've been trying to get
Expand
Eloise to join their ranks for
these!
some time
Flashes
now.
titties.
And judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't.
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery. And we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds.
Yeah, we're talking
She
about
must be
boobs.
freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man.
Donking great tits.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me. And I want to repay the favor.
I should blurb
by
that.
letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though
Yes, it's not hard. Here's one. A genetically engineered Taiwanese chef teams up with a Newton of Fez to rescue his large-bosomed girlfriend from mummies. There, you see? It's easy. A breast cancer specialist with large bosoms journeys through time to pay for a breast enlargement. A race of bosom people set out on an armada of bosoms to find a new bosom homeworld. Bosoms, melons, milk factories, busts, fun bags, knockers, ballysteaks, boobies, jugs, nipples, jubblies, stonking great tits.
Beautiful.
I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move.
I don't know.
themselves. That's a job for the crew.
I just typed in YouTube Yahtzee stonking great tits and it popped up. First video. I don't remember the actual review. I just know there's elements that are burned into my memory. Certain quotes or certain gags. There's only a handful that I remember specifically. Like Shadow of the Colossus review is where he ends it with damn, damn, good, good, damn, 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 good, good, damn, damn, or whatever. And then I remembered Yahtzee's rich person pregnancy joke, but I couldn't remember what it was from. And then I finally looked it up in split second. The racing game.
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about? Some shape-shifting nightmare showing up?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of me own. What matters is you did it. And now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say
Yeah, we
that?
were talking boobs.
Well, something along those lines.
Specifically, the quote from Zero Punctuation.
But their
Stonking
work
great
ain't done
tits.
yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You
Stonking booties.
I wanted to.
Why did it cut out great? It's just stonking boot. I mean, I'm fine with the... Which review was that, Kel? Was it Tomb Raider, like Gino thought? Because I don't remember the review. I just remember the quote, stonking great tits. Yeah, okay. And based on the outro that I quickly skipped, it had to be an older one because that's back when I used licensed music. I would guess Legend or Anniversary.
Sounds like thunder.
Maybe Underworld.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come.
Get Mid out of here!
Is that who I think it is?
I don't ever want to see her ever again. Throw her into a river.
Me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
It's because you are Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
Because she's annoying and Mid.
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
She feels tonally out of place with the rest of the cast. And her name is fucking Mid.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Yeah. Throw her overboard. Feed her to a kraken or something.
All right,
I don't fucking care.
Let's find those survivors.
Get her out of this game.
They don't stand a chance against those things.
It's pretty great. Lee was just like, yeah, there's this one character I fucking hate in this game. And Lee was ahead of me. And then the minute Mid is introduced, I was like, Lee, is it Mid? And Lee was like, yes.
They've been routed.
Oh, are these... I mean, they look evil.
They're wearing Maluta armor.
Yeah, no, they are evil. Okay, good. Yes, kind of. Oh no, no, you mean from last night's fusion thing? No, we separated. But we do have Bahamut. And I'm assuming we're gonna get access to Shiva and Odin at some point. Shiva's real fucking hot in this one. Wasn't FF13 Shiva a motorcycle as well?
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters.
I don't remember much about 13 because I only played it for about 6 hours because I fucking hated it. And one of those 6 hours was like a year or two after the first 5. Because I wanted to give it another shot, and then I couldn't even make it more than another hour. "13 was just a pretentious, incomprehensible, linear nightmare. Geronimo!
Booty, booty, booty.
Thank you for the reset. Hal, you love $60 signs. Hal! Well, they call you $60 signs Cal. Or something.
Enough of you, are there?
Bit overkill, but you know, whatever.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
No, cut it out. I want to charge Mega Flare. Stop it. No, it's not fair. Cut it out. God, I'm so bad at this. Alright, fine. Fuck you. Thank you for the raid! Howdy, Jinx. How was Freeman Guerrilla Warfare? Boom. Didn't realize I was out of it. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Let him die. Go on, let him die. Ow. Very cool. Playing janky games can be a lot of fun. I do that from time to time. I can read some really fun streams. Like The Quiet Man is one of my favorites in that respect. Get out of here, big boy!
Where the city's leaders gather, there may still be survivors inside. Where are they? These creatures. Does Ultima's rage extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
Where is your master? What does he want? You're finished.
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
We find this asshole now?
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here. with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield.
Here, bud.
Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
We should do a watch party of that at some point. Cal, can you quote that? The Death Note, but the guy and the girl are watching each other masturbate through a hole in the wall? That sounds fucking insane.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos. Yes!
No! I want to do big boy shit. Come on now. Oh god, combat's making him horny! Hey, cut that out. I want to start fucking megaphone. Fucking die! Somebody quote Lee, please. Silver Femboy. I imagine the Silver Femboy is the high-ranking official of the totalitarian Femboy Empire.
Strong. My liege.
Actually, I am going to take a little bit of a break at some point before hopping into Armored Core 6. I want to run up to the liquor store, get some beer.
Clive!
Some energy drinks.
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
Is Femboy dead?
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Oh.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
Oh, hey, it's Mick Broods a lot.
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm.
I ain't kneeling before shit.
Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
wow, we got fucked up.
You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Good Torgal carrying my sword.
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Uh-oh.
Will he be alright?
Can you quote that? Oh,
Phoenix
go away,
can
mid!
Flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him.
Get your hands away from my penis, you mid
Place
piece of
is
shit.
Remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. Alright?
Somebody quote Lee.
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
Oh, shut up.
I wouldn't go that far.
See, Clive had got angry that Mid touched him. That got him out of his coma.
My boy.
Clive's hatred for Mid woke him up. That's my
All I want
headcanon.
to do is help.
Don't touch my hand, you hussy.
The world won't save itself. It was Sid.
No, Clive, don't touch her arm.
Who taught me that?
Or unless you're gonna, like, throw her over the railing.
Don't you dare do that again.
Yeah, Mid, don't touch him. Again, ever.
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
No!
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid.
We'll do a prisoner exchange.
Fine.
Get Jill back in exchange for Mid.
And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
So fix it. You fucking donkey.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps.
I may be mad.
The world really won't
But
save
at least
itself.
I'm not mid. Alright. Let's get to a point where I can access the entirety of the world map. And then I will save and raid out, and we'll be back after a short break with Armored Core. I don't want to do photo mode. I didn't mean to do photo mode. Get me out of photo mode.
Alright.
Oh, good. I can access the entirety of the world map. Good.
Gav said that Otto might know something.
Beautiful. Right. New missions available. Whatever. We'll figure it out later. So the main thing is I wanted that AP bracelet so I could grind AP off stream. Max shit out. Okay, so I'm gonna take a break, probably like an hour or two, so I can maybe get some beer and some rock stars or whatever. Thank you again for stopping by and watching me faff around with this nonsense. Thank you so much for the raid, Pouty Jinx. Oh, well that might delay Armored Core 6 then, Lee, if I'm so close. Maybe I'll wait for it. I don't know, because I really want to do some AC6 and Mario Wonder before tomorrow's Pokemon bullshit. In the meantime, I'm gonna send you lot over to Doomed Prinny, who is doing what is Doom Prinny doing? In Stars and Time, something I've never heard of. Anyways, y'all take care of yourselves, stay safe, be excellent to each other. Like I said, I'm going to try to be back in a few hours, we'll see. And then we'll do some AC6 for a couple hours and some Mario Wonder. In the meantime, y'all take care now. Hope you have happy holidays if you celebrate that shit. Otherwise, I'll catch y'all next time. Bye-bye!